So start training and come on down to participate in the ultimate triathlon.
Tank, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
That it's time for dinner?
No, well, yes, but I think we should take part in the triathlon.
Oh.
Axel and Tank are going to need to spend a portion of time each week on biking, swimming, and running in order to prepare for the triathlon. We can help Axel and Tank get ready for the event by multiplying fractions by whole numbers to keep track of their training routines. Axel and Tank are going to bike for 2/3 of an hour, twice a week. We know that we can add fractions to solve for the total. 2/3 plus 2/3 equals 4/3. Although repeated addition becomes tricky when we have more groups, we can also multiply fractions by whole numbers because it's a more efficient way to solve the problem. To multiply fractions by a whole number, first start with the fraction that is shown, 2/3. We are going to multiply that by the number of groups we have, which is 2. Next, rewrite the whole number as a fraction. So we need to add a denominator. Since a denominator tells us how many parts a whole is divided into, think about how many parts make up a whole. A whole number is not divided into parts, so there is only 1 in the whole, meaning the denominator is 1. Now, let's multiply 2/3 times 2. Multiply the numerators. 2 times 2 equals 4. Now multiply the denominators. 3 times 1 equals 3. 2/3 times 2 equals 4/3. 4/3 is an improper fraction because 4 is more than 3, so it can be rewritten as 1 and 1/3. Axel and Tank will ride their bikes for 1 and 1/3 hours each week. They will also need to train for the running event. To set up the multiplication equation for this problem, the first step is to write the fraction. What is the fraction of the hour they plan on training? They will train for 3/4 of an hour. How many times a week will they run? They will run 4 times a week. Our equation is 3/4 times 4. The next step is to rewrite 4 as a fraction by putting a 1 as the denominator. Now, multiply the numerators. 3 times 4 equals 12. And multiply the denominators. 4 times 1 equals 4. The answer is 12/4, which can be rewritten as 3 wholes. Axel and Tank will run 3 hours a week. Since swimming is their favorite, they are planning on swimming a lot. How much time in an hour do they plan to spend on swimming? They are going to swim 8/12 of an hour. How many times a week are they going to swim? 9 times a week. How do we set up the equation? 8/12 times 9 over 1 equals. How many hours a week do they train for swimming? 72/12, which can be rewritten as 6. Axel and Tank will swim 6 hours each week. Remember, we multiply fractions by whole numbers because it is a more efficient way to solve the problem. First, write the fraction. Next, write the whole number as a fraction with a denominator of 1. Multiply the numerators. Multiply the denominators. Rewrite the fraction as a mixed number if needed.
Tank, we did it!
Yes, all that hard work paid off.
It was a beautiful day today at the Ultimate Triathlon. We are so proud of all the contestants.